Lion's Den.
Welcome back into the Lion's Den, our weekly visit with RSL head coach Jeff Cassar. Jeff, how are you this week?
Doing good, doing good. Warming up today, so it's good.
It's been a big week in MLS with Montreal advancing to the Champions League final. What kind of things did you see in them, and what kind of advice do you have for them heading into what's going to be a busy final week for them?
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm sure Frank's got a good idea what he's going to do with this team, so he doesn't need any of my input. But, you know, just preparation, making sure the guys are focused and, you know, and preparing their bodies for those two legs. You know, we're all pulling for them here in the MLS. They're representing our league, and I wish them all the best.
Do you allow yourself to gain a little more perspective on just how difficult a task that was for you guys to advance to the final?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of preparation for that tournament because it's right in the middle of your season. A lot of times when you're getting ready for it, you're going through Open Cup, regular season, national team call-up, so it's a lot of preparation. And I know Frank and the staff are, I'm sure, doing a great job, but it's a credit to them, that's for sure.
Looking at where this team is right now, you guys have had a lot of stops and starts this season, guys coming in and out for injuries, international duty and whatnot. Does that make it difficult to maintain momentum over a long period of time?
I mean, it could, but we don't look at it that way. You know, it's when you're building a team. You know, Craig and I and the staff are, you know, getting together and, you know, making sure that we're a deep team and we feel comfortable putting in multiple players in each position. And that's the beauty of RSL, is that you know, something moves out, something moves in, and you keep moving forward. And so far this season we've done that.
Javier Morales with 2 goals and 3 assists in the last 3 games, another goal last week against San Jose.
It doesn't surprise me. It always impresses me. But I'm really more impressed with the way that he's preparing himself for this. It's not a surprise he's going to play good. But the way he's taking care of his body, the way he's preparing both on the field and off the field, doing video, you know, I feel like he's prepared. I feel like our team's very prepared, and we're playing some good soccer right now.
You guys are getting ready to head to Sporting Park, play Sporting Kansas City, a team that this team's got a little bit of a rivalry with. How do you guys break through at Sporting Park, though?
Well, I think it starts with the intensity. They're a very intense team, whether they're home or away, but especially at home. The crowd is a very energetic crowd. They're really close to the field. The team feeds off that. How can we take them out of that? How can we take the crowd out of the game, whether it's possibly getting an early goal, whether it's making sure we have good possession to take the momentum and the energy out of the stadium, and then when we get our chances, put them away.
I would imagine you crossed paths with Peter Vermees quite a few times over the years. How does he differ as a coach than what he was like as a player?
Not too much, to be honest with you. I mean, he's a competitor. That's what I remember him as a soccer player. Played a few different positions, and he's got a team that fights and has the same spirit that he does. You know, it's similar to San Jose. They play similar to Dom, and they take on his personality. So that was a great match for us to prepare for this Kansas City team, because we're going to have to come out with the same intensity defensively. And if we can sharpen up a few things in some other areas, and we also have to defend set plays like crazy against Kansas City. And if we're strong in those areas, then it could be a good night for us.
This team take on your personality?
I don't even know. I'm a schizophrenia, so I got a lot of personalities. But I hope. But I like to have fun, and I think our team had fun this last weekend in San Jose. So that's great when your players are having fun and putting that kind of performance out on the field. How
important is that, just in moving from one week to the next, knowing the guys are having fun out there?
When they're having fun, they're gonna give their best effort. If they're playing tight or anxious or upset, you can see it. But when everyone is having fun, working hard for each other, it actually gets easier. And I saw a team that was not one person around the ball, but 2 and 3 around the ball defensively, and which led to a lot of our chances. And that's been a staple of ours in the past, that a lot of our offense comes from our defense.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Lion's Den.